College football season just ended on Monday night, which saw the Miami Hurricanes take on the Indiana Hoosiers, and the Hoosiers prevailed 27-21 in that game. Didn't get the cover, but won the national championship. The game squeaked over the total in that one. Now, as we say, the transfer portal does open up. Who's going to move in? Who's going to move out? Indiana, here's some news. Little Mendoza, quarterback Alberto Mendoza, plans on entering the transfer portal after the Hoosiers' college football playoff title win on Monday per On3 Sports. He's going to move on and play some football after his brother now moves on to the NFL.
Well, and he signed with Georgia Tech to go play, and that makes total sense. I mean, Georgia Tech had a quarterback there for a million years who now finally, I guess he can't get a seventh season. So he is also moving on, but he's gonna have a starting job there, and it makes sense because they brought in Hoover. I believe the former TCU quarterback is already signed on with Indiana, so he would have been once again in a backup situation there. Haynes King, in fact, was the quarterback of Georgia Tech, who has now moved on because he's 30 years old. Welcome to college football. So Mendoza, still young, still got a few years of eligibility left before he too can take him to court and see if he can get a couple more $1 million. But I like the move for the kid. I really do. And I like it for Georgia Tech.
Exactly. Good move. Move on. It wasn't your time to be there. You're with your brother. You made some memories. You got a title. Now you're out of town. Your brother goes on to probably going to be the Raiders quarterback, and you will be a Yellow Jackets starter, hopefully, by next fall here, Joe. Hot topic. Yahoo Sports tweeted out yesterday. The Big Ten wants 24 teams in an expanded college football playoff. The SEC 16 they want per Yahoo Sports. Won't agree. Well, they didn't reach an agreement here. Now, here's my question. Does that mean that they have extra time to reach an agreement, or this is going to stay the same for the next year because they couldn't reach an agreement by this time already?
I believe we're kicking the can down the road here, Donnie, so there won't be anything right off the bat here. But yes, I mean, where there's smoke, there is fire. This will likely be in place, maybe not for the end of this year heading into 2027, but certainly the following year we could see expansion.
We have to get the times straight here in college football. Like I don't say that you can't have a college football season last towards like the NFL Super Bowl, but we have to get rid of January 1st as a marker here, slowing things down. What we also need to do is take out the conference championship games, which were built in, Joe, to make the universities and the televisions more powerful because it's more money in their pocket. Now that you have an expanded playoff, there's more games. You don't need those fake conference championship games anymore, where when you finish your season November the 1st, you go into the playoffs, Joe, let's just say November the 17th, and no later than that, and you can finish before New Year's and have a complete playoff. 24 teams, 16 teams. I do think it will get expanded. I don't know if we're going to 24 yet, Joe, but I do think 16 is definitely on the horizon.
It likely is. Not going to make it any better, but it likely is. It's still going to be, the cream is still going to rise to the top, but we do get a couple of extra football games, right? We won't have to hear the crying that, the 3-loss, Texas Longhorns or, Vandy, none of these teams could even win a bowl game. They get in, but we don't have to hear them crying anymore. It's just a money grab. It's not like somebody's going to be running the table anytime soon there because they sneak in with 3 losses.
How about running the table anytime soon? LSU and Lane Kiffin. We take a look at their win total next year for the Tigers, listed at 9.5. Let me tell you this. There is no honeymoon. There is no grace period for Lane Kiffin. The expectations the minute he got on campus to LSU was national championship or bust. Let me tell you something next year. Lane Kiffin only gets the 9 wins. He might just get run out of LSU immediately there. Expectations are sky high. He better get the double-digit wins year one.
Well, he got the quarterback, right? So he's already got the quarterback. He's got obviously more money behind him than anybody knows in NIL. He's got the governor behind. He's got all the resources. And quite honestly, with his track record, Donnie, there is zero reason to think that he will not be at the top of the SEC and very much in the college football playoff next year.
How about James Franklin headed down there to Virginia Tech? His win total posted at 7.5. He's going to do well there because the pressure isn't high. He'll build that program back up. I don't know what he's got coming back this year, but anytime you take a look at the ACC schedule he's going to play, why not 8 wins for James Franklin and Virginia Tech?
Yeah, and then there was also the story that he cut JMU a $750,000 check because he didn't want to play him this year. Apparently,
Boy.
welcome to Va Tech, where we're gonna try and cakewalk our way through and make ourselves look good.
Man, you are right about that. I didn't know that, but that's great on par with James Franklin. Easy schedules, people. Hour number 2 is up next.